Welcome back to the hangar. So, a little update here. Last video, I don't know if I did a video or not, but last thing I kind of talked about was messing up these rear spars on my elevators because of this countersinking. And so I tried a couple things. I got my new spars in. I made some aluminum L brackets with a pilot hole in them to kind of help, and then they could kind of put up underneath it, and then as you countersink, the pilot hole and the countersink would go into that hole, and it would kind of help hold it in place because it was getting chatter and ruining the holes. Because this, honestly, the reason they dimpled this thing, except for this one area where the hinge goes, is because honestly, in my opinion, but what do I know? I think this aluminum is too thin to really dimple, or I'm sorry, countersink, because there's no room for error, no room at all. And aluminums are soft, and even though you're as precise as you can be, if you're using a drill press, the drill press has some slop in it. Everything has slop in it, so there's no perfect hole. I mean, you can get it as perfect as possible with various techniques and stuff, but there's really no room for error on these, because what happens is, it's the reason why these were chattering so bad, is because it's so thin that if you get off at all or don't have it like completely rigid and secured and any kind of movement, it basically goes deep enough to where it starts opening that hole, and then you're just getting that. So I tried a block with holes in it, like people mentioned, to kind of help support it as I countersunk, and then I tried this. This ultimately worked. This is a hole, I don't know what you call it. It's a hole guide. So when you have a long span, what do they call it? 20-hole adjustable rivet spacer. Yeah. So say you have a long line of rivets and they're not drilled, like the older RVs, they didn't have holes pre-done. So you would get one hole, you would cleco it, and you would set that fan to what you need. Maybe do two holes, and then you cleco it in, and then it automatically spaces the rest of your holes if you didn't have them. And this is steel, so this is better than the aluminum and the wood, because the aluminum and the wood were getting sloppy. So I clecoed this to the spar, so it gave me my hole gap, and then I clamped it to the table. And what I'm doing is I'm going one rivet at a time, moving, and I think I've already done all these. Let me check this one. Yeah, so this is the last one. So what I do is just move along. I gotta move some down here. Let me get a couple more clicos here. But I'm just leaving like this, like I'll have this guy in here, and then I'll rivet this one, or I'll countersink this one, move that cleco over, countersink that one, and just move down the line. And I have achieved a nice, I don't know if you kind of see that. There you go. Nice, perfect, perfect. It looks a little rough because you got to go back and deburr them. But I've got a nice hole with a nice countersink, putting the rivet in. I'm checking each one, and I'm getting 0.6, 0.5, 0.7, and that is close enough. 0.7. A lot of them are coming up 0.7. A lot of other ones are 0.6. I'll go nice and slow, and I'll clean up the mess because it gets a lot of mess. I did get those new anti-chatter countersinks that supposedly they advertise, but the one for this size, which is the smallest hole, had some, it's like, because of the way they machined it, it's got like a wobble to it, and I almost need to send it back and get another one, because the thicker one is fine. So I might send that back and get another one. So I'm still using the one that I used on the last one, which is the high-speed countersink. But it's going great. Just wanted to show this. For anybody else that does this and you're having trouble with it, this is kind of another tool for your toolbox. Some people, a guy that makes the the C-Frame Cleans and Aeronautics, he actually did this, and he put the hinge on and did it, which is honestly, that's a great thing to do, because you're drilling that hinge before things are dimpled, which, thinking about it, like, why did they do that? Because now you've countersunk it, and you know, it's not as precise hole as it was before it was countersunk. So in my opinion, they should have had you drill the hole for the hinge that's going to go under this before you countersunk it. But I checked the plans, man. It's like page 9-8 has you countersink those 29 holes, and then you flip over here to, gosh, way back over here. It's like 14 or 15. Nope, still going. Let's go. Still going. Page 18 or 19. 19 is when you get to the actual drilling and drilling the holes, transferring the holes into the hinge line. So maybe his 14 was different. I don't know, because he's doing a 14. This is a 10. So, but anyways, it's working. Just a tip for hits for anybody that may come along and have to do this down the road. From what I can tell, securing this, because it's so small, the better you secure this material and then put some kind of support on the back like this. Honestly, this is a perfect way to do it. Unless you've got some other way to make it cut wood and all this stuff. And I just don't think my ability to make something would have been as precise. So that's just me. So anyways, you guys have a good one. And I'm gonna finish this and maybe go hit the pool since it's sunny. I'm like, so much damn rain this summer, I'll probably get to do any pool time. So you guys take it easy. Cheers.